thing that kept coming to mind as I painted over this piece many times and switched directions was that if I wanted to start doing more concept pieces, it might be a good idea to spend a little more time in the planning phase, because it will help me get to what I want to paint in a more direct way. Although I will say the point of this experiment for like the last two pieces I made on this really big canvas, and then playing around with joint compound and stuff like that, was really to explore. So there's no time lost. All time was valuable because, one, I got to explore new mediums, and then I also I was just exploring with different ways to play with the paint and express a human face in a different way than I normally had, because I wasn't trying to get to an end point necessarily. I was just a little bit more free flowing. So it definitely gave me some inspiration with how I want to take my paintings moving forward. But first and foremost, my name is Jessica. I am a budding artist. Do I make a ton of money from this yet? No. Do I want this to be my full-time career? Yes. Lots of things I've been thinking about, but I've been working on my skills on and off over the last 3 years. And with this year, 2024, my goal is to really be more consistent in practicing and sketching and studying different things, just becoming better and making more polished pieces. And like I was saying before, I want to work on some more concept pieces and stuff, and abstracting just everyday life. And I feel like when you want to do abstract things or abstract something, you really have to learn how to build it well. So I have to really be learning how to create female figures, hands, eyes, noses, mouth, faces, how are those all put together and the right shadows, in order to exaggerate or abstract certain features in the human, if you know what I'm saying, and that will help me in the long run. Now, this piece for me, I wanted to have, I got this idea halfway through the painting, and that's why you will see me painting over another face once again. I think this is the second or third time I've painted over what was my original design idea. But once again, it's all in the name of exploration, so it is all good. But what I kind of wanted to express was the integration of the masculine and feminine energy. So if you look at spirituality and stuff like that, we have a masculine and feminine side to all of us, and we need to work on integrating and honoring both of those components within our body and how we move forward. So it's the masculine's very let's go, let's get it done, move and action and making the plan, and the feminine is very much so I am, and she's very magnetic, and she attracts into her world what she needs. She doesn't have to go out and get it. She is that thing. She embodies who she is. So that's a little bit of the insight to this particular piece, or the direction I was inspired to go with it. So shortly here, you're going to see me making a face with a green color palette, and that's going to be more of the masculine energy. He's popping through, he's starting to shine through in a healthy and healed way, and the masculine and feminine are kind of fusing together, and they are coming together to be to work as a team for the best and highest good of this painting or this being or whatever. So that is kind of the concept behind it. So you're going to see me, I'm going to mix some green. So I did use blue and yellow with a little burnt sienna to make this really beautiful olive green. And then my lighter color is going to be more of a very light teal. And then I also have white to really lighten things up, and black to really darken things. Now I am someone that's I've heard a lot of artists say this before, that you shouldn't use black paint and blah blah blah, and but there's also a lot of artists that do use black paint. I think I've decided I kind of like it. I think it adds this really contrasting piece that I look for. I also try to really simplify how many paints I have to buy, so for me to just straight up buy the primaries in black and white, it's just really a lot easier. but it would be good for me to explore other colors, because I know there's like warm colors and cool colors, and that's how you get like blah blah blah. So like that's color theory is still something I need to explore more. But yeah, that's a little bit about this piece. And so like as you can see, like the orange, like I love the orange eyes. Like I like how they're like they're very circular. Like the base for the realistic eyes is there, but then I kind of like abstracted them. So that's definitely something I want to do more of. And I just like the little brush strokes that are going around the eye in different colors and then different saturations. So like some of it's like really dark to really light. So that's a little bit about this piece. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please let me know if you have like any feedback you want to give me, any ideas for how I want to move forward with this, because I still feel like this piece is missing something. I just haven't figured out what it is yet, so there might be even a part 3, or maybe I'll just post the final piece on like Instagram, and I'll post it on my YouTube community so you can see the final outlook or whatever. But yeah, I definitely think that I need to add something. I just haven't figured out what it is yet. But yeah, moving forward, I think I'm definitely going to sketch things out a little bit more ahead of time. But this was a really fun experiment. I really liked exploring this medium, and I'm definitely going to be using more like joint compound and kind of building my canvases up and trying to play around with different ways to do that. I'm always looking to explore. I'm really looking to secure more of a serious, not serious, because like art should be fun, but I want to make like more series this year too. Like and more like curate more of like a cohesiveness within all my pieces, so that they kind of like play into each other and they look good conceptually like next to each other, if that makes sense. But yeah, after looking at this, like I don't know, like I like it and I like parts of it, and I just feel like it's missing something. If you know what it's missing, cool, let me know. If you have constructive feedback, always open to constructive feedback. But yeah, this is where I've landed so far. I hope you guys have some time this week to do something creative for yourself and to make something beautiful that's just for you. And I will see you guys in next week's video. But other than that, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.